Well, since now Ice Scream 4 is officially available everywhere, it is time for us to finally start making theory videos. Today, we are going to take a look at the ending and try to make some sense of it. Let's get to it. You lure Boris out of the control room, outside of the control room. He's done for. You get inside, you push the button, and this cutscene happens.
Yes! It is so nice!
Hey, what's going on in here, huh?
Let's go.
Get back here! I said get back here, you little bastard! Just missed him. These kids are driving me crazy! How could they have run away again, huh? Well, these tubes don't take them very far. They're actually still inside my factory. It's only a matter of time before I find them.
In order to better understand this, let's go all the way back to the beginning of this video. When we enter the facility, there's a lot we see related to the lore. We see museum, which is single-handedly the most important area in terms of Ice Scream lore, related to lore and his father Joseph. Surprisingly, we don't see that much connection in the museum related to Rod's mother, so that is an interesting part, how he keeps his father's stuff around but not his mother's. There's a specific area that we use to jump down, and when we get up we enter in the same room. There's a tube-like area. When we climb up we enter the same room where other kids are being held. There are other tubes, there are cages with kids inside. That was the biggest hint the game gave us during the gameplay section, where they were like, okay, you might want to take note of this. So the tube that we used to go down and up, that was our glimpse at the ending. So fast forward to the ending, when you finally hit the button, tubes open, all the kids jump. At first, Rod is all angry, how can they escape? But then he realizes that technically these tubes doesn't exactly lead to the exit. Now, this was actually shown again in the museum, specifically the land that they showed. Joseph bought the land and built the factory on that land. If you look at around it, there's no escape other than a couple of exits, so there are no tubes that actually directly leads to the exit. So now we kind of sort of made it worse for everyone, because now not only the kids will be split, but also we have no idea where they're going, because we don't know where those tubes actually lead towards. Our tube, it led to a really random area. So this, ladies and gentlemen, is where Ice Scream 5 will come into play. See, in Ice Scream 5 we will go underground. See how the first 3 games were horror neighborhood? Now we're starting a new pattern of Rod's factory. So now we were on the baseline of Rod's factory. Now we're gonna go underground, and then it will be 6th game, which will be the final one, if we were to assume that Keplerian's team is following a pattern here. So there was one more piece of lore that I feel like a lot of people missed, is that in the museum a note was stolen. Joseph's notes specifically, the glass was shattered. So that gives us another hint that okay, the story is not done yet, and there are more secrets to be learned, not just related to Rod, but also his father Joseph, because you can see Joseph and Rod's pictures in the museum. You can see the bike Joseph used to deliver ice cream to nuns. You can see so many good stuff in there. The certificates, Guinness World certificates. So this man Rod clearly admires his father's, at least his father's work, that is, but not his mother's. So I feel like in the 5th, or at the very least 6th game, they'll try to connect this with Nun. She will be here. His recipe is getting stronger each game, and he himself is getting a lot more comfortable and a lot more vicious and violent with kids. So that is very interesting where the lore and the story is going. Now, if you ask me how do I feel about this game in specific, I don't think it tops the 3rd game. The 3rd game was a lot cleaner and it was a lot big. This map is small, and I appreciate that because I'm not that good of a mobile player. But ladies and gentlemen, that was me, SmackNPie, trying to decipher the ending specifically and a little bit of story bits and pieces here and there. Tomorrow we will come back here and do a full story explanation for such analysis, and the day after that we're gonna do a timeline video. Remember, Even on the Broken Mask is also coming soon, so I gotta ask Vincent Livings whether Keplerian's team actually incorporated some ice cream lore into that. We're gonna have to wait and see. But that was Ice Cream 4 ending explanation. This game was really clean in terms of the lore. Museum single-handedly gave us so much lore and stuff. But let me know, what are your thoughts? How do you feel about the ending of this game specifically, and where the story's leading to it? Clearly, it is not over yet. Ice Cream 5 will show us the return of all of these characters. Hopefully, we don't have to wait a year. Subscribe, follow me to SmackNPie. I'll see you in the next one.